Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica, and I just wanted to jump on and do a feels personal type of reading. So welcome. If you're new, this is a reading intended to feel almost like a personal reading for everybody watching, or most people watching. That's the intention I set when I request guidance and messages and advice. Weeklies are posted. I did individual sign readings this week, so let me know if you like that. You can also check out your monthlies. I'll link a few playlists at the end of the video. Please make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much if you have already. I really appreciate all the love and the support. And I think we're just going to jump in here, see what's going on, what kind of situation we're picking up on. So if you can take a second, take a deep breath, think about your situation, what's most on your mind at this time, or where you're feeling stuck, or where you're feeling confused, or where you're feeling like you need some extra guidance. And then be open to receiving messages out of this reading, hopefully. So let's see what's going on. I'm going to do a Celtic cross, and we'll pull a bunch of clarifiers and then some advice. Okay, so let's see. Angels and guides, please provide messages of advice, clarity for the highest good of those concerned. What do we need to know at this time for our highest good? Give me a reading that feels like a personal reading for as many people watching as possible. And if you'd like an actual personal reading, the information about that is in the description box below. So let's see. What are my viewers and subscribers dealing with? What do they need to know? Okay. So let's pull the cards first and then get cracking. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're happy, healthy, and safe where you are. Okay, bottom of the deck, the overall energy, we have the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands can be an energy that talks about boundaries, fighting for what you want, standing up for yourself, standing up for what you believe in. It can also be an energy of defending your position, expressing your boundaries. But it's also overcoming obstacles through perseverance, determination. Okay, let's let me pull my sleeves up here and let's get ready to rumble. Okay, let's flip the cards over first. A lot of wands so far. A lot of wands so far. So Leo season, I feel like, yeah, strength card here as well. Leo season is going to be, the rest of Leo season is going to be packed. Okay. I see a lot of frustration in these cards because I have the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Five of Wands, Strength card. In the current situation, we have the Ten of Wands. There's something you've been working towards, and it's been taking forever. You've put a lot into this. This is a lot of different burdens that you're carrying, okay? This is the energy that shows up with the Seven of Wands, especially when we kind of will ourselves to keep going. Keep going, just one more step, keep going, just hang in there, just hang in there, just hang in there, right? But with the Ten of Wands, that works up to a point, okay? That's rather the Nine of Wands energy rather than the Ten of Wands energy. By the time we get to the Ten of Wands, something's got to be completed. Something's got to get wrapped up, or something's got to be dropped because it's too much to bear, okay? And I feel like that's where we are, feeling stuck, feeling oppressed, feeling like we just can't move under the weight of this burden and responsibility. The challenge is the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is all about, well, this is your goal, this is what you want, this is what drives you, what inspires you, freedom, this is independence, this is confidence. For some of you, this is quite literally working on yourself physically, doing weight training. That's a very specific message. But this is a lot of positivity and optimism. And it's showing up as a challenge because it's like, well, I don't feel like smiling. You know, have you seen what's on my plate? I don't feel like smiling. So having fun and relaxing and going out and socializing, this is like delving into your creativity and the arts and going to the theater and playing dress up, when, do you know what I mean? That kind of energy is a challenge, because you're like, I don't have time for that. I've got too much on. I don't have time for that. Okay. Now in the foundation, we have the Six of Wands. So what it's all about, I feel like you had, either this is something you're striving for, some sort of accomplishment, some sort of recognition, or this is, you've acquired a level of recognition in the past, okay? And this is where you were pushing to take it further, and it feels like it's a dead end. So it could be a situation where it's like you've done everything you could with it, or it's gone as far as it will, okay? At least when you look at how you're going about it, okay? This type of approach, something's got to change with it. In the past, we have the High Priestess. You might have been working on your own for quite some time. You might have been on your own. This could have been you holding on to, like I say, a promise, a goal, something that you viewed as the end all, right? And that could be with work, with your business goals. It could be with your love life goals. I don't know if this is separation that some of you have been in, or just detachment from your partner because too much is going on, life is in the way type energy. Crowning you, we have the Fool. So this is what you're focused on. This is where you want to get to. The Fool is freeing yourself from the burden, right? The Fool has no burden. The Fool has no baggage, okay? This is feeling unencumbered, doing what you want when you want, just going for things, just taking chances, not complicating things too much, okay? There's a level of independence that you're trying to acquire, because that's what the Queen of Wands is also about. Because you have the Six of Wands in the foundation, you have the Fool on the mind, you have the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Wands, very solitary energies, very much focused on freedom and independence and being free from a burden. In the near future, we have the Five of Wands when it comes to this situation. I see the Five of Wands as back to the drawing board. You're not going all the way back. I feel like you remember when I said that there has been some level of success, but then the approach that was taken beyond that was not quite right, okay? Hence why it turned into a burden, okay? And you're dealing with a situation that's not supposed to be so difficult, or that's what you're thinking. It's like, why is it so difficult? It's not supposed to be so difficult. What am I doing wrong? Why is it not working? Okay? And in the near future, I see you taking a step back to assess things, but a step back is actually going to be what pushes you forward, because at least either you're going to have clarity on the type of approach that's going to work for you, or you're going to have clarity that, you know what, this situation is a dead end, or you're going to have clarity that I just need to let it go for a while, or let it go for good. I don't know. In the position of how you see yourself, we have another five. We have the Five of Pentacles. I mean, you're feeling at a loss, or you're feeling left behind, or you're feeling like, I've put so much into this, I can't let it go. I've put so much money into this, I can't just walk away. I've put so much time into this, I can't just walk away. We have so much history together, I can't just walk away. But at the same time, it's like, it feels like it's just a loss after loss after loss after loss, okay? And it's feeling a little bit hopeless and helpless, not gonna lie. In your environment, what's coming in, we have the Strength card. Leo energy, so Leo season here. Something's going to be wrapped up during whatever is left of Leo season. Now I'm recording this on August 8th, 2022. That's irrelevant because the reading is timeless, but I think Leo season is up to around August 22nd, isn't it? So we've got a couple of weeks left. And there's a level of strength, courage, confidence. This is also an energy of, this could be a Leo coming in to help you. This could be a Leo coming in to show you the right way. This could be where you take initiative, you take charge of the situation, you put yourself first, and that gives you some peace. It gives you some balance. And your hopes and fears, we have the Queen of Swords. With the Queen of Swords, this is, I want to make a decision. I want to make a fair decision, though. I want to make a just decision. If this is someone trying to come in, I feel like your guard is up when it comes to this person. We're going to get more information as to why. The hope is that I make a fair decision. I make the right decision. The fear is I don't want to be resentful and have that cloud my judgment. I do see that. Or I don't want to be overly critical and walk away from something too fast, too soon. Now, in the outcome, we do have the Ten of Swords. I'll clarify, but the Ten of Swords is not a happy card, okay? You start with the Ten of Wands and we end with the Ten of Swords. It feels like something is just a dead end. Now, either the way we go about it is just a dead end, it's not going to work, or the whole thing is a dead end and it's just gone as far as it will, and us trying to push it forward is just ending in more loss and sorrow and disappointment. Okay? But we'll clarify, because the Ten of Swords is like rock bottom, right? It can't get worse. That's the Ten of Swords energy, right? It's like, okay, well, it can't get worse than this. The only way is up, literally. So what do I want to do now? Okay? I feel like this feels like a situation where you kind of know it might be a dead end, or you kind of know it's gone as far as it could, at least at this time. But it's almost like I don't want to be the one to make the decision. I don't want to be the one to make the cut, okay? Is what I'm seeing here. And the more we stall and the more we drag our feet, the closer we are to the Ten of Swords happening, right? Let's see what we can get here. So let's just do another layer here and see what we're getting. Let's clarify what's going on here. Oh man, there is, yikes, man, what is happening here? Now, this is Seven of Wands, Two of Wands. Okay, so this is about a decision. Someone is determined to turn their back and walk away. Okay, and I feel like this is you. It's like, I want to be done with the situation. I want to be done with the situation. I want to be free from this. I don't want to deal with this. It's done, whatever. Okay, is the energy that I'm getting with that Seven of Wands. Because with the High Priestess in the past, we have the Five of Cups. Someone walked away. Someone turned their back, walked away, left you. I heard left you for dead. Hopefully not literally, but just left. Stop communicating. Just stop trying. Whatever. Turn their back, left. You had to come to terms with things. You're angry about it with all these wands. But I feel like you're saying, I don't even want to be done. I don't want to be dealing with this. I just want to be done. I want it to be done. The Six of Wands with the Justice card. This is your way of taking back control in the situation, because whatever happened was kind of happened to you. You didn't really get a say. You didn't really have a choice. Okay, they just let you know, or they just notified you, hey, this is happening. And in the foundation of everything, this is you trying to take back control, restore that balance, and for you to say, I choose, Justice card, right? I choose to walk away from this. I choose to detach. I choose to release this, to let it go. Because currently you're really struggling. Ten of Wands with the Four of Pentacles. You're really, really struggling, and it can be a case of, I feel like I can't let this go because I need the money that comes from this. I feel like I can't let this go because my heart is still in it. I don't want it to be, but it is. It feels very much like a head or a heart, head versus heart conflict here. Okay, and it just causes tension and it causes frustration. With the Queen of Wands, we have the Lovers. Speaking of head or heart decision here, You have been dealing with a very solid, very, well, when I say solid, I mean strong. I mean intense. That's the word. Partnership. Okay, a soul tie, if you will, something where there was a karmic lesson for you. And that could have been going on in your romantic life. It could have been going on with a family member. It could have been going on at work. Doesn't matter. Soulmates are in all shapes and sizes, right? In different capacities. But this is your challenge. You want to be free from this because whoever this was, they either turned their back on you, abandoned you, just left, stopped talking, stopped trying. They completely broke your heart. But you're saying, you know what, I'm not going to just sit around and cry and pine for this person. If that's what they did, then clearly they didn't deserve me. It's bringing up all sorts of lessons around self-worth, self-value, self-respect, self-love, what's fair, what you deserve, what you don't deserve. Okay, that's what it's all about. And so you're saying, you know what, I am disappointed, I am heartbroken, but I'm also learning from this. I'm learning from this. And even though I'm struggling to release this, to stop thinking about it, to stop carrying it with me in my heart, I'm determined to do that. I'm determined to overcome this. Get my freedom back, get my independence back, get my mojo back. See? The Fool with the Empress. The Empress is male or female, it doesn't matter in this very general reading. You are nurturing yourself. Whatever has happened has taught you your value, has taught you your worth. And it has taught you to embrace, to accept things as they are, right? That's what's on the mind, and it's reflecting what's in the heart as well. It's reflecting what's in the foundation as well. You're almost there. There's just some loose ends to tie off with this Ten of Wands energy before you can just release this, okay? And you're so close to releasing this situation that it brings this person back to you. Because isn't that how it goes? It's like tests, right? So as soon as you're feeling, you know, okay, I got this, I'm getting my mojo back, I love myself, I value myself, I don't need this person, I don't care that they didn't treat me the way I deserve to be treated, I know what happened wasn't fair to me, I know I didn't deserve that, so I'm not going to dwell on it. And you're literally walking the talk. And here they come with the Devil, Five of Wands, and the Two of Swords, trying to test you, create confusion, get you back. Because we have the Lovers and the Devil here. Those are like the light and shadow aspects of the same energy. Right? Healthy partnership versus unhealthy partnership of any kind. But with the Two of Swords, either you're not even going to see this person, you're not even going to entertain them, you're not even going to talk to them, or you're rejecting them flat out with this Two of Swords. I'm not willing to talk to you. I don't want to see you. I don't want to negotiate. I don't want to meet you in the middle. I just got done dealing with this drama and chaos that you caused into my life. I'm not going back there. I'm sorry. Okay, and how you see yourself, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. I don't need anyone. Least of all you. You've been nothing but a black hole in my life of my time and my energy and my resources, my money, my affection. I'm taking all of that back and I'm investing in myself right now. For others of you, this could be an energy where either you're telling them you'll have to work for it and make up for what you did and then some, or pay me back what you owe me and then some, pay me back with interest, or do you know what I mean? In your environment with the Strength card, we have the Eight of Swords. If they're trying any sort of power play, they're not going to get very far. The Strength card with the Eight of Swords is, this is not negotiable. This is not negotiable. No, I don't want to meet you in the middle. No, I don't want to try to understand you. No, just no. I told you what I needed to say, or I told you what you need to do. that's the end of it. And for some of you, this is like no is a full sentence. In your hopes and fears, we have the Queen of Swords, clarified by the King of Pentacles. Whoever this is, they're trying to talk to you about what they can offer you. They're trying to talk to you about what they can do for you. If it's about money, if it's about a better position, if it's about commitment. And with the Queen of Swords, you're very, very circumspect, okay, is the word I want to use. I feel like they will insist when they first come in. This is like a soft rejection. It's like I am not telling you I'm rejecting you, but I'm hoping you catch on. I'm hoping you take a hint. If that doesn't work and they're insisting, this is like, no, seriously, just no, or a piece of my mind and no. And then they're continuing to pursue you or a conversation with you by kind of offering you the best that they can, right? With that King of Pentacles energy. And I feel like at that point, you will entertain a conversation. But with the Queen of Swords, you're making it clear, I will hear you out, but I'm not taking any BS. Don't even try. This is your one shot, or this is your last shot, or something along those lines. You're making it very, very clear even before you go into this conversation or this meeting or this negotiation, whatever this is. With the Ten of Swords in the outcome, we have the Hangman and the Seven of Swords. It's very confusing. It's very confusing because they tell you something that makes you question your decision. They tell you something or they offer you something that makes you question. It makes you pause and question your decision to be done with this and to not look back. Okay? They get inside your head to the point where with that Seven of Swords, you're like, I don't know if I'm making the right decision or if I'm just being bitter. Or should I be considering this? What if they are telling the truth? Because you're not so sure anymore. With the Hangman, there's some new information, there's some new perspective they're presenting to you. Something you didn't expect. And it's enough to make you pause and second guess yourself. What is this new perspective? What is this that they're talking about? What is this that they're offering to make my subscribers change their mind? Oh, the King of Cups. They're pouring their heart out. They're pouring their heart out. But the way they're talking to you, there's no games. This is someone who's emotionally mature. This is someone who has learned a lot. This is someone who takes accountability. They're not playing victim. They're not doing pity parties, hoping you'll feel sorry for them, which may have been something that happened in the past. They're not clinging on to you. They're pursuing you so intensely because to them it's like, I just need to have a conversation with you. I just need to say what I have to say. I just need to kind of make my pitch, as it were. And whatever you decide, I will respect. But I really think you should have all the information. I think we should clear the air. You should have all the information, and then you can decide. This is their approach. And the way they're presenting themselves to you, and the way they're talking to you, and the way they're talking about everything, it gives you pause. And you're thinking, this is new. This is new. Okay, you're still on your guard with that Seven of Swords there, because I'm like, but it feels different with the High Priestess. It feels different. It looks different. It sounds different. So you're like, well, if it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, maybe it is a duck. Do you know what I mean? Okay, what's gonna happen next? Where is this gonna go? What's gonna happen next? What's going to happen next? Where is this going to go? The Ace of Wands. You might be giving someone a new beginning. You might be giving someone a second chance. But I feel like there's confidence here. So I don't know if they're confident for the both of you, or because someone's very confident here. Let's do this. Let's get it started. Let's give it our best shot. And it's enthusiasm. Yeah, Page of Wands. It's enthusiasm. It's different though. It is different. I will say that. Ace of Wands, Page of Wands. It is different. And the Six of Swords. Moving out of troubled waters. Overcoming obstacles and challenges. Accepting lessons. Accepting apologies. Exchanging apologies. Forgiveness. And it's restoring a balance, the balance that the Lovers talks about. It's another 6. So what happened here, okay, is a very intense soul connection. And this could have been in your love life. For a lot of you will be. For some of you will be with a family member. For some of you will be going on at work. Some nasty-ish went down. Okay? I don't know what happened, but it wasn't pretty. For a lot of you, it has to do with neglect, abandonment, being overlooked, being left behind, having no say, no control, no opinion in what happens to you. The point of that was to teach you to open your eyes to your own self-worth, self-respect, right? It's like they triggered your pride, right? They pushed it so far that you had to say, you might not be a prideful person, but even they pushed you so far that you had to go, what the hell? I don't deserve this. What is this? Who are you talking to? What is this? Do you know what I mean? It's like, what are you doing? Like, you might be the most easygoing person in the world, but they took it so far, they pushed it so far that even you went, who do you think you're talking to? Like, look at everything that's been going on. Look at, like, you're not the type that keeps a list of everything you do for this person, but you've had to go back and review and be like, okay, what do I do in this situation? What did they do? That's just not fair. That's just there's just no balance there, right? It pushed you to that point where you got some self-esteem and some pride, right? Enough to say, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? This is not acceptable. I don't care what you're offering. I don't care how I feel about you. I don't care what kind of relationship we have. This is not acceptable. Who do you think you're talking to? Right? I get this indignation. This righteous indignation with all these wands that were coming out, and rightfully so, okay, because they got you to the point where, like, I'm the Empress. If you don't see that, that's on you. I can't help you. I'm not going to explain it to you, and I'm not going to dumb it down. I'm not going to settle. I'm not going to hold myself back so that hopefully you catch up. I'm not going to explain myself to you so that hopefully you understand and appreciate me. This isn't happening. I'm out. And you pulled your energy back. You pulled your resources back. You stopped talking to them. You stopped pursuing them. You stopped taking their messages, their calls. They're coming back, obviously, because the two of you mirror each other, okay? With the Lovers and the Devil right next to each other, the two of you do mirror each other. So the fact that you have changed and you have grown kind of confirms what we see here with the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles, the fact that they have changed and they have grown as well. Because you learning about your pride, your dignity, your self-respect, the flip side of that, they also learned about their pride, but theirs was in the other extreme. Does that make sense? theirs were all the way to entitlement and selfishness. Lessons have been learned. The fact that they try to talk to you and either you respond in a very short message or you don't really respond, it's like, take a hint, Jack or Jill. That really bothers them. It really bothers them because, once again, you're mirroring here. They left you in the Five of Cups. Now you're leaving them in the Five of Pentacles. But you're not doing it to be spiteful. You're like, I got other things to do. I need to be mindful of my time and my resources and what I invest in. You've already shown me that you do not deserve me to invest in you anything. They will up the ante. They might show up with the Strength card. They might show up in person. Okay? If they're sending you a message, they'll try calling you or video calling you. If they're trying to call you and you don't take the call, or you take it and you're very brief and short, they might show up in person. This is someone who wants to take charge of the situation. Okay? And with the Strength card, they're really trying to go about it the right way. They don't want to control you. They don't want to restrict you. You may perceive it as such because you have a history with them doing that. And maybe that's why you're already going to be on your back foot by the time they come to you, or by the time they make this second attempt at contacting you and having a conversation with you. You might tell them where to go. Or you might just say, you know what, this is not happening. I don't care what you have to say, I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. That then prompts them to either show up in person with the King of Pentacles, or to show up with bells and whistles, show up with some sort of gift, to show up with some sort of something to get your attention, and also to prove to you that they mean it. They're not there to waste your time. They're going to invest somehow, okay? You'll hear them out with the Queen of Swords. You'll make it very clear. I'm not here for BS. Don't even waste my time. I'm not playing games. You get one shot. That's it. And the way they talk to you, the way they present themselves to you, the way it just, like I say, it looks different, it sounds different, it feels different. It gives you pause. It gets you to reconsider. And it leads to a new beginning that looks and sounds and feels different. It's different than what it was. It's different. It's new. Which makes me kind of happy, because it's usually same old, right? And we just repeat a cycle. Not this time, though. Not this time. This time it will be different, because you're different. You're different, and because you mirror each other, you can kind of be sure that they're different too. You're not going to be different in the same way, if that makes sense. But somehow you're now on the same level. You weren't on the same level before. Either you were giving too much, they were taking too much, or there was a serious imbalance there. They were very entitled. You view that as no big deal, or they don't really mean it, or they're just misunderstood. You're making excuses, being too patient, being too understanding. And if they pushed you so far, they got you to that point of, who do you think you're talking to? That's what changed. And then for them, it gave them a look in the mirror of, yeah, who do I think I'm talking to? Why do I do that? Why do I say that? Why do I expect that? Why am I so entitled? What's my problem? So, there may be an opportunity here. This is completely up to you. You can tell this person where to go, shut that door and lock it. Or you can try to see where this takes you. What I will say is, remember your lessons, because if you fall back into old patterns, it will be a repeat. I can't stress that enough, okay? Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember your worth. Remember everything you've learned. And don't take that crown off for anyone. So let's get some oracle cards here for you. Oracle energy and advice for my viewers, my subscribers dealing with this situation. 5 cards, okay? It'll be something around the full moon. It'll be something around the full moon for a lot of you. This is when this is playing out. Bottom of the deck, last quarter moon in Pisces. Talk less, feel more. Your intuition's talking to you. With the High Priestess in your reading, this is also an energy of you're not the one doing the talking. You're not the one doing the chasing. You're not the one doing the explaining. You will listen. You will sense, right? Get your feelers out. See if this person is being honest, if they're being, trustworthy, if what they're saying matches with what they're doing, and etc. They're being observant. Hangman energy. Which is different in itself, isn't it? Because I feel like in the past, you might have been very quick to forgive this person, or this type of person, or this type of interaction. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. You will see the difference within yourself. And it's important that you acknowledge it. New moon in Capricorn. Step up and lead. Yep. That's who you are with that Empress. First quarter moon in Gemini. Speak your world into being. Restoring balance. You're meeting eye to eye now. There wasn't this level before. There wasn't this balance before. Full moon in Sagittarius. See the bigger picture. There's more to the story here. See the bigger picture is also with that Hangman energy of don't make any rash decisions. Keep an open mind. Keep your wits about you, but keep an open mind. Full moon in Pisces. Forgive. Interesting. For some of you, the lesson, well, there was a lot of lessons here. One of them might have been about forgiveness as well. Like truly forgiving. Now, when we kind of accept what happened, but we can't quite forget it, right? Full moon in Leo. Go wild. This is Leo season. This is happening in Leo season, the remainder of Leo season. So you can see this, you're going to see this happen in the next couple of weeks. And for others of you, if you're not watching this during Leo season, it might be something during your next Leo season that you're going to see this play out. Or this is just saying, be fierce, be courageous, don't take any BS. But it's also an energy of don't take things too seriously either. This is an energy of explore with Sagittarius as well. Explore, try it, see what happens. Keep your wits about you, but don't be closed off. Okay, well, this has been a very interesting reading. Tell me what this is for you, if this resonates with you, or parts of it do, or I don't know. Tell me what this is. But I really hope it helps, okay? This is level up energy, and I don't say that lightly. You've been through a lot to get here. It's time to, number one, acknowledge who you are now, celebrate who you are now, and then just make choices and decisions according to your new level, according to your new station. And I feel like that's what you're doing with the Fool there. You're no longer going to be more giving to other people than you are to yourself. You're no longer going to entertain excuses for, especially when someone mistreats you. You're like, there's no excuse for that. There's just no excuse for that. I'm sorry. I don't do that to you, so I don't accept that done to me. Okay? Justice card. It needs to be fair. It needs to be balanced, or I'm out. And that's just the end of the story. Alright, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to your thoughts. Okay, I'm really looking forward to your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below what you think, how you make sense with the reading, what's going on for you, if it helps you, if it gives you some clarity, if it gives you some confirmation maybe. Let me know, okay? Let me know which area of life this is playing out for you, what kind of relationship this is for you, because it can be anything, okay? Everyone's dealing with different things. But I hope the reading helps, and I will see you in the next one. Okay? Bye for now.